Hi, as you start to work through your thesis and you're starting to, or your report, and you're starting to get to the point of writing a document, you'll find that you're going to want to add some structure. So you're going to want to have, a chapter heading or a section heading one, and then a 1.1 and a 1.11 and so on. And want to talk to you about how we can use Word to actually help us with the formatting. And so I've got open my PhD thesis, and if you look down here you can see it's 209 pages. And what you'll see if I go up here, sorry, it's the abstract, so that's not there, is, chapter 2 literature review. Okay, and one of the things, if you're paying attention and saw it move, is that you will see that when I went there, this grey box moved to that. So this is what we call a heading 1, a level 1 heading, chapter 1. Okay, as I scroll down, and I've got a blank page there by purpose, I move to a level 2 heading, 1.1, so forth. So it's got the chapter number followed by 1, which indicates it's the first level 2 heading in this chapter. Now if I decided I wanted to add another section, I could now do this as example, and you'll see one of the really powerful things about having set your headings up is that as soon as I did that, it renumbered. Okay, and it would do that no matter where I added that. So if you want to sort of have these numbers automatically. Now unfortunately this formatting of numbers to happen isn't the default, so you do actually have to set up the style so that it does what you want. But that's also an advantage. Say I decide at a later point that I don't want level 2 headings to be bold, I want them to be underlined and italics. Well, I can just go up here, I can say update heading to match section, and automatically all of my headings will change. Okay, so it's really useful for formatting a document. I am just going to undo that because I really don't want to mess with this document. Okay, so that's a really great, we can structure our document, we can add our headings. If I scroll down, you'll see I have epidemiology and injuries in horses and a lot of level 2 headings. But as we get down here, I think we'll finally find a level 3 heading. So I have a format structure that says all of my headings have a different formatting, but they should all include numbering before them. And I'll put some links underneath this post which will direct you to either a YouTube video or some other resources that will show you how to do this. But it's more just important that you realize you can have these different headings and levels, and they're really quite powerful when you are formatting your document. Okay, so the other really powerful thing and very useful thing about starting to get your head around how to use these now before the document gets too big is it's also going to help you navigate your document, and I'll explain why. If I go to the View ribbon and I click Navigation pane, suddenly you will see this pane appears on the side, and this is actually showing all of the various headings that are in the document, and I can click on that and go directly to that section. So as your document gets bigger, having put these in is going to make managing your document a lot easier. And the other very good thing and helpful thing about doing this is it is going to make creating your table of contents fully automated. So you look at any big report, they've always got a table of contents. It always looks nice like this. If I click on it, you'll see it's grey, which means that it's got hyperlinks in there, and I can click to the document. But this was actually done automatically by, I've just got to remind myself, on the References tab, if you go to Table of Contents, I can say here I want a table of contents, and I can insert that table of contents magically, and I will just do that just to to show you. So I want it looking like that, and lo and behold, my table of contents is there without me having to type it out, looking beautifully formatted. So it really does pay to learn how to format your document using headings and so forth, because you can automate the whole process. I am in a separate video going to give you some tips on dealing with figures and tables, which will make life a little bit easier in Word. So stay tuned for that.